Every Laravel project starts the same way. You open your terminal, you type one word, composer. Maybe you've typed it 100 times and never asked what it actually does. Maybe you're seeing it for the first time. Either way, this video is for you. Because composer isn't just a command, it's the reason Laravel works at all. Skip it, and Laravel breaks before it even starts. By the end of this video, you'll know exactly what Composer does and why it quietly runs underneath everything you built. But first, let's go back to a time before Composer existed, because that's where the real story starts. Imagine building a house, but there's no hardware store. You have to make every nail, every screw, every pipe yourself. That's what PHP development used to feel like. Need a library to send emails? Download it manually. Need a PDF generator? Find the file, copy it into your project, hope it works. And if two libraries needed different versions of the same tool, you were stuck, manually resolving conflicts, manually updating files. One missing dependency, and your whole project broke. Even experienced developers hated this part. It wasn't hard, it was just slow, repetitive, and easy to break. PHP needed something automatic, something reliable. So a solution was built, and it changed PHP development completely. Let's look at what that solution actually is.
Composer is what's called a dependency manager. It's a tool that finds and installs the outside code your project needs, automatically. Here's a simple way to picture it. Imagine a librarian. You walk in with a list of books. You don't search the shelves yourself. You hand over the list, and they bring back the exact books you need. Composer works the same way. You give it a list of what your project needs, it finds the right versions, downloads them, and places them neatly in your project. If you already knew that part, here's the deeper piece. Composer also builds something called an autoloader. That means you never manually include files again. Need a package? Just use it. Composer already made sure it's ready. That single idea, automatic dependency management, is what makes the next part possible. Composer solves version conflicts automatically. It reads what every package needs and finds versions that work together. No more guessing, no more manual fixes. It also gives every PHP developer access to thousands of ready-made packages. Payment processing, PDF generation, image handling. Someone already built it. Composer installs it in seconds. That's why Composer isn't optional in Laravel. It's the foundation everything else sits on. And behind the scenes, it manages all of this using two simple files. Let's look at what those two files actually do.
Remember the list you handed to the librarian? That list is called composer.json. It's where you write down every package your project needs. You control this file completely. Add a package, remove one, it's all recorded here. But there's a second file working quietly alongside it, composer.lock. Once Composer installs everything, it writes down the exact versions it used, down to the last detail. This file makes sure that when a teammate installs the same project, they get precisely the same versions you have. No surprises, no mismatched setups. Together, these two files are why Composer never leaves anything to chance.
So that's Composer, your librarian for PHP code, backed by two files that make sure nothing is ever left to guesswork. But installing Laravel is just step one. Once your project is running, how does it actually know what to show a visitor when they open a web page? That comes down to routing. In the next video, we're breaking down how routing works in Laravel and how it connects a URL to the code that responds to it.